Yeah, shout out to Street News TV right here. That's
This
him.
right here, this great salute to him.
Said it best, man. He said that 2024 was gonna be the year of exposition. It was a lot of stuff that was gonna come out this year, and I don't know how he knew, but he damn sure wasn't lying. I've just come across information saying that FBG Wooski went and did a hit on somebody from King Drive, right? 10 days after Mubu Krump was taken out. The gun that FBG Wooski was caught with was the same gun that was used on the Mubu Krump hit. At approximately 23:45 hours on June 3rd, 2018, Sergeant Williams, number 847 of this command, assigned R.D. Zolke, number 20541, to investigate shooting that occurred at 6222 South Vernon, Chicago, Illinois, recorded under JB291792. The victim was identified as blank, a 32-year-old man. The victim was discovered in his car at 6137 South Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. The victim was transported to University of Chicago Hospital in good condition. Williams Marvell, aka Wooski, was identified as the offender and was in custody under CB number 19654156. He was taken into custody at 23:21 hours on June 3rd, 2018 by BT 306A. Now this is where it gets, juicy at. I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm reading. First cartridge case evaluation peer reviewed by Chicago Police, Rena Tejada Chico, forensic firearms and tool mark examiner, employee number 114228. Okay. So they were saying that basically the cartridge case was evaluated. You know what I'm saying? Um, the results of crime scene report number 377559, BIA report number 2018-775A revealed a high confidence correlation between inventory 1418755 slash EXA1 in this case, and evidence recovered in JB 277522. Now, JB 277522, that was the number to the Mubu Krump case. They matched the shell casings or whatever, and this was the same gun that was used in Mubu Crump's case. Now, of course, you could say, well, SNTV, guns get passed around all the time. People sell guns, people swap guns out. That's absolutely true. And that could be possible in this case. But what are the odds? I mean, I know these youngsters do a lot of dumb shit nowadays, but normally when somebody's hit with a gun, motherfuckers trying to get rid of that gun. Normally, niggas trying to get rid of their gun. Ain't nobody trying to get bumped with no gun that got a body on it. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, nowadays it's a little bit different. Niggas is keeping guns for souvenirs and all of that. So, who knows? There's a theory that can't get right is the one, or I ain't gonna say can't get right. A lot of folks say that's disrespectful. Get right, or Meman, STL Meman was the one that did that to Mubu Krump. And if we just being honest, this is really starting to make sense. I dropped a video saying that I was starting to feel like Melly was the one that, got up with Get Right. And the reason why I came up with that theory is because everybody that was close to the situation was saying Parkway didn't do it. Parkway didn't do it. They were saying that the guy who did it, STL, and certain members from Gyro City was still dealing with this guy. Specifically, Get Right's sister. You know what I'm saying? They were very adamant about that. It's about 3 or 4 people that were saying the same thing. And if this is what happened, this makes a lot of sense, But I still have to ask the question. and not to sound too policey or not to, be on no police shit, but some of the evidence that the CPD be having, man, I be like, how do y'all not solve these crimes? Like, how are y'all missing this stuff? And the only conclusion that I could come up with is that they don't care. They not trying to solve this shit. You know what I'm saying? They really on some shit to where, they looking at it like, let these monkeys kill each other. We trying to clean the city up anyway. We trying to gentrify the city, man. Let them take each other out. Y'all better wake up out here, man.
Did did Get Right have dreads?
Nah, I don't think so. I think he had a low cut.
Oh, okay.
Pull up the video.
But I just want to point out, if that is the case, y'all remember with the Dirt conspiracies, y'all said, well, Dirt got picked up with a dirty gun. He had to tell this and that when he got picked up with that gun that led back to that murder case. But in all actuality, he had an alibi to put him somewhere else. That's why he got off on that shit. So what the fuck is everybody saying about Wooski allegedly being caught with a gun that had a body on it? How the fuck he get out of it? Y'all be talking about people be one-sided while y'all one-sided.
And you know what I'm saying?
Oh, somebody said he had dreads at one point in time. And the only reason why I brought that up, because what caught my attention, I tell y'all, random shit catch my attention. Street News said his nickname was Man Man. Right. In O.D. Perry case, O.D. Perry mom said it got back to her that somebody named Man Man was involved in O.D. Perry murder.
Say Man Man was involved in O.D. Perry murder.
That's what's in the paperwork.
This him right here. This the only time that I've seen him.
Y'all want to say a prayer with us?
That's him right there. He got small little twists, but they ain't
pop. Fuck on there. Hey, pop. Come on.
He right there.
Oh, okay. Well, that was just interesting. That's his nickname.
Let's go. Come on.
But that's just it was interesting that was his nickname.
So a lot of people feel like Melly killed him because of this video right here. Because he dropped the wires in front of Melly at TW Poppy's balloon release. And Melly gave him that look like, yeah. But the only thing that, they say Duck was the one that kept a lot of shit kosher. So it was a lot of people moving around amongst each other that wouldn't normally be. But since Duck was in the middle, it was possible. So I'm gonna play it again.
Let the balloons go there. We game, baby.
You're right.
Everybody move in.
He gonna drop him and look at Melly.
Y'all want to say a prayer with us? Pop. Fuck on there.
He looked at Melly.
Come on in.
He looked at Melly and look at Melly.
Come on, Al. Come on in. We'll do the same thing.
You see, Melly looked at him, then looked at Duck like, bitch, you see this? And look at Duck. Duck dropped his head. Like
gonna say a prayer. Same thing. This is
look, and you see him, he went over there and got by Duck.
Shout out Poppy.
Like this ain't our man.
Gonna say this right now. There's no animosity against anyone.
So even in the balloon release, the motherfuckers having animosity against each other. Like, but that just go to show you that Duck, like they say, Duck have motherfuckers that don't get along able to, be cordial in one spot. But
he has some pull because everybody can't demand that type of like courtesy or respect. You had to be somebody to do that.
Right. So they say at one point Can't Get Right had dreads, but at this point right here, I don't
know. What
year
was that? Well, I don't know. Like I said, it stood out to me that was his nickname too. That's all. So I wonder. I'll probably look because it's gonna be interesting to know if he had dreads in 2011.
Right. So and then you might have to look up and see, is it a situation where Wooski ever been charged with being in possession of a stolen firearm, because the only way that you can get off of getting caught with a gun with a body on it, if you can, like, if you say like you bought the gun type shit and they hit you with stolen,
and they still got
possession
to
of,
prove where you was if they had details about the murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get, even you say you bought it from somebody, if they do their homework and your ass was close to that murder, your ass still can go down for you caught with you. It got to be like they have to take away the possession part of you and that gun doing the crime. So
right.
all I'm saying, hey, y'all say Dirt told because he got caught with a gun with body on it. So y'all saying the same thing with Wooski or nah? Y'all standing on what they say, standing on business or nah across the board? Or it's only when it's one side?
Hey, you got a point, goddamn it. You got a point. Goddamn it.